After a lifetime of being told an apple a day keeps the doctor away, it's hard to imagine fruit could ever be anything but healthy. But for many seniors, the story is more complex than it seems. As we age, our metabolism slows down. Our digestive systems become more sensitive. Blood sugar control, once handled easily by the body, becomes trickier. And this is where certain fruits, yes, fruits can quietly become less helpful and sometimes even harmful. It's not that fruit is bad. It's that not all fruits are created equal, and some of them, especially in excess, can work against our efforts to stay healthy after 60. Let's begin with a surprising culprit: grapes. Small, sweet, and convenient. But they're also loaded with sugar, natural sugar, yes, but sugar nonetheless. A cup of grapes has more than 20 grams of sugar. For someone managing pre-diabetes or diabetes, that's like throwing gasoline on a smoldering fire. There's no fiber to slow down that sugar. It hits fast and it hits hard. And it's not just grapes. Watermelon. Perfect on a summer day, but for older adults, watermelon can spike blood sugar quickly due to its high glycemic index. You may feel a burst of energy followed by a crash. Over time, this roller coaster isn't just tiring, it's dangerous. It stresses the pancreas, the heart, and even the brain. And what about bananas? We've all heard they're rich in potassium, and that's true, but the ripeness of a banana changes everything. The more brown spots it has, the more sugar it contains. A ripe banana can have the same sugar load as a candy bar. That's fine if you're young, active, and burning through calories, but many seniors are not. Your body processes sugar differently now, and those hidden sugar bombs can quietly increase your risks. Even fruit juices, marketed as healthy and natural, can be misleading. A glass of orange juice might seem harmless, but it takes 3 to 4 oranges to make that small cup. That's a massive sugar hit with none of the fiber. Your body gets the sugar rush without the breaks. And that's the key word: fiber. Fiber is what slows sugar absorption. It helps stabilize blood sugar, keeps you full longer, and protects digestion. But many of the fruits we eat today are bred to be sweeter, juicier, and softer, which often means they have less fiber than their wild ancestors. So what should you do? It begins with understanding your body now, not the body you had at 40 or even 50. After 60, nutrition needs shift. What worked before might not work anymore. Listening to your body is more important than ever. Let's take a deeper look at how these fruits affect your organs. The liver and sugar, an aging battle. Your liver processes sugar, especially fructose, which is found in fruit. When you eat too much fruit, especially the kinds high in fructose like mangoes, pears, or apples, your liver turns the excess into fat. Over time, this can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is becoming alarmingly common in older adults. You might think, but it's just fruit. Yes, but when eaten in large quantities as juice, it bypasses the slow, natural digestion process and overwhelms the liver. Then there's your pancreas. It's the organ responsible for producing insulin, the hormone that controls blood sugar. As we age, insulin sensitivity often drops. This means the pancreas has to work harder and longer to maintain balance. But when you keep giving it high-sugar fruits like dates, figs, or pineapple, you're asking it to do too much. It's a quiet strain that builds over time. The brain-fruit connection. Did you know your brain health is closely tied to blood sugar? Sudden sugar spikes followed by crashes can affect your mood, memory, and focus. It's why many seniors experience fogginess or low energy after a healthy snack of fruit. You're not imagining it. Your brain runs on a steady flow of glucose, not a surge followed by a collapse. And this is where fruit becomes a paradox. It's healthy until it's not. When fruit turns against you, the inflammation factor. Certain fruits, especially tropical ones like pineapple, are acidic. If you suffer from arthritis or joint pain, this acidity can trigger flare-ups. And fruits like mangoes and lychees while delicious, are often too sugary for those dealing with inflammation-based conditions. Some fruits are sprayed heavily with pesticides. As we age, our bodies are less efficient at detoxifying, which means these residues can cause more harm than when we were younger. Even seemingly innocent fruits like strawberries or cherries can become problematic if they're not organic, especially when eaten frequently. Listen to your gut. Digestive trouble after 60. Gut health declines with age. The balance of bacteria shifts and digestive enzymes decrease. Certain fruits that once felt light and refreshing can now cause bloating, gas, or acid reflux. Pears and apples, for example, are high in a sugar alcohol called sorbitol, which many older adults have trouble digesting. You might eat an apple and wonder why you feel gassy or uncomfortable an hour later. You're not alone. This is a very common issue that often goes unrecognized because we assume fruit equals healthy. But healthy for who? For a 30-year-old marathon runner? Or for someone in their 70s managing high blood pressure, acid reflux, and slower digestion? What this means for you. Don't throw away all your fruit. Instead, make smarter choices. Reach for fruits that are lower in sugar and higher in fiber. Choose berries over bananas. Opt for whole fruits instead of juices. Eat seasonally. And most importantly, listen to how your body responds. A blueberry might be a blessing for one person, and a banana might be a burden for another. This isn't about fear. It's about knowledge. It's about control. You deserve to know what's helping you and what might be holding you back. Because your health after 60 is not about extremes. It's about balance, awareness, and wisdom. And that wisdom starts with what's on your plate. Fruit has been at the center of healthy eating advice for generations. And rightly so, fruits offer vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that the body needs. But somewhere along the way, the message got oversimplified. We were told, eat more fruit, and that's what we did, often without asking, how much? What kind? And does it still suit me now that I'm over 60? The truth is, not all fruits are helpful for aging bodies. Some can be quite the opposite when eaten without awareness. Let's talk about a common trap: tropical fruits. These fruits, pineapples, mangoes, papayas, guava, sound exotic and often remind us of sunshine and vacation. But many of them are very high in sugar and very low in fiber. That's a bad combination for an older adult trying to manage weight, blood sugar, and energy. One mango can have over 45 grams of sugar. That's more than a slice of cake. Yes, it also has vitamins, but so does a multivitamin, without the sugar spike. When you're young, your body processes that sugar quickly. Your metabolism is active, your insulin is more effective, and your organs are resilient. But past 60, everything slows down. A fruit that once energized you now makes you feel tired, bloated, or even jittery. You may not notice the problem right away. That's the tricky part. It's a slow build, a slow rise in blood sugar, a creeping weight gain, a dip in energy you blame on just getting older. But sometimes it's not age. It's your choices and how your body has changed. Understanding glycemic index, a senior's secret tool. The glycemic index, or GI, is a measure of how quickly a food raises your blood sugar. It's a tool not enough seniors use, but it could transform the way you eat. High GI fruits like watermelon, pineapple, and ripe bananas cause blood sugar to spike. These spikes are followed by crashes, which lead to fatigue, mood swings, and cravings for even more sugar. Low GI fruits like berries, green apples, and grapefruit raise blood sugar slowly. They don't overwhelm your pancreas or flood your bloodstream with sugar. They give you a gentle lift, not a roller coaster ride. This matters because blood sugar control is at the heart of aging well. Poor blood sugar control doesn't just lead to diabetes. It affects your memory, your eyesight, your kidney function, and even your immune system. That's why paying attention to the fruits you eat isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. The fiber factor. What fruits should do for you? After 60, most people don't get enough fiber. And fiber is crucial. It helps regulate digestion, lower cholesterol, manage blood sugar, and even reduce inflammation. The best fruits for seniors are the ones high in fiber and low in sugar. Think blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, kiwi, grapefruit, and pears with skin if your gut can tolerate them. These fruits don't flood your system with sugar, they support it. Compare that to fruit smoothies, juices, or canned fruits and syrup. These are stripped of fiber and loaded with sugar. They're often marketed as healthy or natural, but your body doesn't know the difference between sugar from a mango and sugar from candy. Sugar is sugar. What makes fruit healthy isn't just the vitamins, it's the whole package. The skin, the fiber, the way you chew it slowly, and the way it's balanced in your diet. Fruit and medication, the overlooked connection. Here's something even fewer people talk about. Some fruits can interact with medications. Take grapefruit, for example. Grapefruit can interfere with enzymes in your liver that process medications. If you're on blood pressure pills, statins, or even certain anti-anxiety medications, eating grapefruit can cause the medication to build up in your system, leading to dangerous side effects. You may think you're eating clean, but you're unknowingly creating a chemical conflict in your body. Then there are fruits high in vitamin K, like kiwi and blackberries. If you're on blood thinners, eating too much of these can affect how your blood clots. The lesson here isn't to avoid all fruit, but to know what you're eating, how it affects your body, and how it works with the medications you may be taking. Hydration versus sugar, the watermelon myth. One reason many seniors love watermelon is because it's refreshing. It's mostly water, right? Yes, but water with sugar. Watermelon is over 90% water, but also high in sugar and high on the glycemic index. If you eat a few slices, you're not just hydrating, you're spiking your blood sugar quickly. Hydration is vital after 60, but fruit isn't always the best source. Stick to cucumber, lemon water, herbal teas, and water-rich vegetables like zucchini and celery. You'll stay hydrated without the sugar overload. Reclaiming control over your fruit choices. As a senior, you've earned the right to be wise, to be selective, and to make choices that support the life you want. Fruit doesn't need to be eliminated, but it does need to be understood. So here's what you can start doing today. Choose whole fruits over juices. Choose berries over bananas. Choose seasonal and organic when possible. Eat fruit with protein or fat, like yogurt or nuts, to slow down sugar absorption. Pay attention to how you feel after eating fruit. Tired, bloated, foggy? That's your body sending a message. You don't have to fear fruit, you just need to know it better. In the next part, we'll go into the fruits that are best for seniors. The ones that support brain health, stabilize blood sugar, fight inflammation, and actually help you age more gracefully. Because when you get it right, fruit becomes not just food but a gentle medicine. We've talked about the fruits that may do more harm than good, especially as we grow older. But now it's time to shift gears and focus on the fruits that can be powerful allies, fruits that nourish, protect, and support your aging body in the ways it truly needs. Because when chosen wisely, fruit can be more than just a sweet treat. It can be part of your daily medicine, a natural source of energy, and a quiet, consistent protector of your heart, brain, and bones. Let's begin with one of nature's most underrated treasures, blueberries. Blueberries, the brain's favorite snack. If there's one fruit you should be eating after 60, it's blueberries. These tiny berries are packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation. Why does that matter? Because inflammation and oxidative damage are major contributors to age-related cognitive decline. Studies have shown that regular consumption of blueberries may improve memory, slow brain aging, and even support motor skills in older adults. Blueberries are also low on the glycemic index, meaning they won't spike your blood sugar the way many other fruits can. You don't need a mountain of them, just a small handful a day sprinkled over oatmeal or mixed into plain yogurt can be a powerful habit. And they taste good too. Sweet but not overpowering, easy to chew, easy to love. Apples, simple, reliable, and satisfying. It's easy to overlook the apple. It's not flashy. It doesn't promise miracles. But what it does offer is consistency, and your body loves consistency. Apples are high in soluble fiber, especially pectin, which helps regulate cholesterol and supports digestive health. They're also rich in polyphenols, plant compounds that help lower blood pressure and reduce stroke risk, two major concerns as we age. If you can tolerate the skin, eat it. That's where much of the fiber and antioxidants are. Choose organic if possible, or wash them thoroughly to reduce pesticide exposure. Green apples tend to have less sugar than red ones, so they're a better choice for blood sugar control. One apple a day might not keep every doctor away, but it can keep your body supported in simple, lasting ways. Avocados, yes, they're a fruit. Not everyone knows this, but avocados are technically a fruit. And they're one of the best you can include in your diet after 60. Why? Because they're rich in healthy fats, especially monounsaturated fats, which support heart health, reduce inflammation, and help you absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Avocados also contain potassium, which helps control blood pressure, and magnesium, which supports muscle function and bone strength. Unlike most fruits, avocados are low in sugar and very satisfying. They can help curb cravings, support weight management, and give your meals a creamy, nourishing texture. Add a few slices to your toast, mash it into a salad, or simply eat it with a spoon. Your body and your brain will thank you. Grapefruit, with a caution sign. Grapefruit deserves a second mention, not as a danger, but as a helper, if it works with your medications. This fruit is high in vitamin C and antioxidants, and it may even support fat metabolism and weight control in older adults. But this is important, grapefruit interacts with many medications. If you're taking statins, certain blood pressure medications, or anti-anxiety pills, grapefruit may increase the concentration of these drugs in your body, leading to unwanted side effects. So if you love grapefruit, talk to your doctor or pharmacist first. If they give the green light, you can enjoy this fruit in moderation. If not, there are plenty of safer alternatives. Berries in general, your anti-aging army. Strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, these aren't just delicious. They're filled with antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber, while being low in sugar and calories. They support heart health, brain function, and blood sugar balance. They help fight inflammation and may even support joint health. The best part? They're easy to portion and easy to combine with healthy fats or proteins to make a balanced snack. A handful of berries with a few almonds, some strawberries on cottage cheese, a bowl of mixed berries with chia seeds. Simple, elegant, and powerful. Pears, gentle and gut-friendly. If your digestion has become more sensitive with age, pears may be your fruit of choice. They're soft, high in water, and rich in soluble and insoluble fiber, which helps move things along in your digestive system without causing stress or bloating. Pears also contain quercetin, an antioxidant that supports heart and lung health. Eat them when they're ripe and soft. If the skin is gentle enough, keep it on, it's packed with nutrients. If not, peel it, but don't skip the pear altogether. Your gut will thank you. Fruits to eat rarely, not avoid completely. There are no evil fruits. Even tropical fruits have nutrients. But for seniors, some should be occasional guests, not daily habits. Pineapple, high in sugar, low in fiber. Use it more as a flavoring than a snack. Bananas, especially ripe ones, are high in sugar and can cause blood sugar spikes. If you love them, pair them with peanut butter or plain Greek yogurt. Mangoes, one of the highest sugar fruits. Eat sparingly. 1 or 2 slices are plenty. Watermelon, High glycemic. Best eaten in small portions and not on an empty stomach. Dried fruits, concentrated sugar bombs. A few raisins or dates can be fine, but don't treat them like candy. Your choices don't need to be extreme. They just need to be informed. Listen to your body, not just the label. There's a simple truth we often overlook. Not every healthy food is healthy for everyone. You are unique. Your digestion, metabolism, medical history, and energy needs are yours alone. So listen to your body. If fruit leaves you bloated, sleepy, or craving more sugar, rethink how you're eating it. Ask yourself, am I eating this fruit out of habit, or does it truly serve me now? Just because something was right for you at 40 doesn't mean it's right at 70. That's not a loss, it's a shift. And recognizing that shift gives you back your power. Closing the gap between habit and health. The biggest challenge with fruit in later years is unlearning the old message. More fruit is always better. Instead, replace it with something more nuanced, more truthful. The right fruit, in the right amount, at the right time, is one of nature's greatest gifts. Let your choices reflect your wisdom, not just your habits. Because aging well isn't about restriction, it's about refinement. And fruit is no exception. In the next and final part of this video, we'll explore how to build your daily fruit habits, from timing and combinations to tips that make healthy fruit choices easy, sustainable, and delicious. We'll even explore some lesser-known fruits that are emerging as powerful allies in senior health. If you've made it this far, thank you. Please remember to subscribe, give this video a like, and share it with someone you care about. Helping others make informed decisions is a beautiful gift. Now that you understand which fruits to avoid, which to eat sparingly, and which can support your health as you age, it's time to bring all this knowledge together into practical, daily habits. After all, information is only useful when it becomes part of your life. Let's walk through how to make fruit work for you, not against you, starting with a few golden principles. 1. Think of fruit as a side, not a main dish. One of the biggest mistakes people make, especially in retirement when breakfast becomes more leisurely, is treating fruit like a full meal. A bowl of melon, a smoothie packed with bananas and pineapple, or worse, just a glass of orange juice. Here's the issue. Most fruits are high in natural sugars but low in fat or protein. That means your body burns through the sugar quickly, giving you a short burst of energy followed by a drop, making you tired, hungry, or craving more sweets. The fix? Don't eat fruit on its own. Pair it with something that slows digestion, like protein or healthy fat. Try these combinations. Apple slices with almond butter. Blueberries stirred into unsweetened Greek yogurt. Pair with a few walnuts. A handful of strawberries and a slice of cheese. This not only helps you feel fuller longer, but also keeps your blood sugar stable, your mood even, and your energy lasting throughout the morning. 2. Time your fruit wisely. As we age, metabolism and insulin sensitivity tend to decline. This makes the timing of what we eat, especially sugar-rich foods, more important than ever. So when should you eat fruit? Morning or midday is usually best. Your metabolism is more active, and your body is better equipped to handle the sugar naturally present in fruit. Try to avoid fruit at night, especially sweet ones like bananas, mangoes, or watermelon. These can spike your blood sugar and affect your sleep, digestion, and weight. Instead, if you want a little something sweet in the evening, opt for a small portion of berries or a few slices of avocado, mild and low in sugar. 3. 1 to 2 servings per day is enough. You don't need to eat 5 servings of fruit a day, especially not as a senior. While younger bodies may burn off those sugars easily, after 60, it's more about quality than quantity. Stick to 1 or 2 servings of fruit per day. Choose wisely. Enjoy them mindfully. A serving might look like 1 small apple, half a banana, a handful of berries, half an avocado, 1 small pear. That's plenty to get the fiber, antioxidants, and flavor without tipping into sugar overload. Remember, your needs are not the same as they were in your 30s, and that's okay. 4. Stay hydrated and eat fruit whole. Juicing removes the fiber. Drying concentrates the sugar. Even blending, while convenient, can speed up digestion too much if the fruit isn't balanced with protein or fat. For best results, eat whole fruit, not juices, smoothies, or dried versions. Chew slowly. Let your body register fullness. Enjoy the texture. Feel the fiber doing its work. And don't forget to drink water. Fiber needs water to move properly through your digestive system. Without it, you may feel bloated, constipated, or sluggish. 5. Watch your gut's response. As we grow older, digestion can become more sensitive. Some fruits that used to be easy on your stomach might now cause discomfort, bloating, or changes in bowel habits. This doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It just means your body is evolving and giving you messages. If you feel gassy after apples, try peeling them or switching to cooked apples or pears. If berries upset your stomach, test a smaller amount or eat them with a bit of yogurt. If citrus causes acid reflux, swap for something gentler like cantaloupe or avocado. Let your body's feedback guide you more than food rules. 6. Choose seasonal and local when possible. The fruits your body thrives on are often the ones that grow close to where you live and are in season. They're fresher, they require fewer chemicals to preserve them, and they often contain the nutrients your body needs during that time of year. For example, in summer, enjoy berries, cherries, and melons, but in moderation. In fall, go for apples, pears, and figs. In winter, citrus, if tolerated, cranberries, and pomegranates. In spring, early strawberries and apricots. Rotate your fruit. Don't eat the same one every day for weeks on end. Diversity matters. 7. Know that fruit isn't mandatory. Yes, fruit has benefits, but if your blood sugar, digestion, or personal history makes fruit a tricky choice, know this. You can age well without daily fruit. Vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, and lean proteins can provide similar nutrients often, with fewer sugar-related concerns. Don't feel guilted into eating fruit if it doesn't work for you. Listen to your own energy, clarity, and gut. Trust that. 8. Keep it simple. Keep it real. You don't need exotic fruit powders or imported superfoods to stay healthy. You just need to be consistent. Simple habits like choosing a green apple over a fruit bar, eating blueberries instead of sugary cereal, swapping orange juice for whole fruit, pairing fruit with fat or protein. These little shifts, when done daily, lead to big changes in how you feel. A clear mind, better sleep, stable energy, healthy weight, fewer cravings. These are real gifts and they come from simple, wise choices. 9. Be willing to let go of old food beliefs. We often carry ideas from decades ago. Fruit is always healthy. You need a banana a day. Juice is good for you. But science evolves. Our bodies evolve. And so should our beliefs. Letting go of outdated food ideas is a form of self-care. It allows space for new awareness, better health, and less confusion. You're not betraying your past by changing your diet. You're honoring your present. 10. Make fruit enjoyable again. When fruit is chosen mindfully, prepared lovingly, and eaten slowly, it becomes more than just fuel. It becomes pleasure. Slice that apple and arrange it on a plate. Add a few almonds. Sit by the window and enjoy every bite. Take a spoonful of avocado and sprinkle with lemon juice. Appreciate its richness. Add cinnamon to pears. Stir berries into cottage cheese. Make it beautiful. These aren't just snacks. They're small moments of nourishment, peace, and care. Final thoughts. Your body deserves the best. You've earned the right to feel your best in this chapter of life, to enjoy food without guilt, to be energized instead of dragged down, to age with dignity and wisdom. And fruit, chosen wisely, can help you do that. So take what you've learned. Look in your fruit bowl with fresh eyes. Start small, adjust as needed, and give yourself grace. Because aging isn't about cutting more and more out of your life, it's about choosing what truly adds to your life. And you deserve to feel good. If this video helped you, please take a moment to subscribe to Golden Daily Life. Like this video and share it with a friend or loved one. Together, we're building a community where aging is embraced with wisdom, care, and joy. Thank you for watching.